Howdy, folks, and welcome to another iteration of Inside RIC Athletics. I'm Cody Chalifoux. Today, I'm joined by two very special guests. First, talking to men's cross countries and men's tracks, very own Justin Dorsey. Justin, how are we doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, and you guys have a very big weekend coming up. On Saturday, you guys go to the Little East. That's what the whole year is about. How excited are you guys to go and compete for that league title?
Team's pretty excited to go up this weekend. We're probably the best shape we've all been in probably our lives. They're the best team I think Rick's had in a long time, so we're excited to see what we can do this weekend and hopefully come place top 3 as a team.
Yeah, and you individually, you've done really well when you're racing. You're probably one of the better RIC racers in I think the 3 races you've competed in. 2 of those you've had the top spot in terms of RIC athletes. What's the difference between your first year last year and this year? Is it kind of familiarity, what you need to do, or is it just getting bigger, stronger, faster?
Training has been a lot more intense, so I got a lot more fit this season. And my mindset's a lot better than it was last year for racing. I'm more confident in myself and my ability to be with the top guys and be up there with them and just try to stay with them.
Right, and you said this year's team feels a lot stronger than last year's team. You have a lot of returners, but a couple of newcomers as well. Why do you say that? Is it kind of just a team has bought in a little bit more? Is it some of the newcomers are pushing some of the older guys kind of helping everybody out? Why would you say this is a stronger team? What have you noticed from your teammates that makes this a stronger team?
We got some new freshmen this year that are really strong. They work hard every day at practice. That are pushing the older guys like Austin and Andre and I and Mahari to do better. So, because no one wants to get passed by the freshmen.
Right.
So we got to make sure that we're the top of the team and we set a good example for the freshmen and just lead the team.
Right, and I know we were talking beforehand. You actually went up to Boston on Sunday to kind of take a look at the track. How is a team kind of visualizing what you have to do before this big race? How does that help? I mean, you guys all run these 5Ks, these 8Ks. You're just running around the track. But does it kind of get the juices flowing a little bit more when you're like, all right, I'm here. It kind of gets you going like, all right, time to compete now.
Definitely, because this course we will be at Saturdays a lot flatter and a lot opener than we're used to. So like a lot of bigger school like D1 teams racing this course. So it's a fast course. So hopefully we'll want to PR and try to race fast.
So a big weekend coming up for you guys. Hopefully you guys can do very, very well. I know, like you said, top 3 is kind of the goal for you, and obviously winning it's the goal. But trying to just place really well in the Little East. So we wish you guys luck, and thanks, Justin, for sitting down with us.
Thank you, Cody.
All right, and thanks for joining us here again. We are with Haley Oliver of the women's side of the cross-country and track teams. Haley, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, Cody?
Doing well. And Justin, who was a sophomore this year, a freshman last year, you're a freshman this year, and usually like to ask, how has that changed from a high school athlete to a college athlete? How have you adapted so far this year?
It's definitely harder than high school, like training-wise, and like the adjustment of going from high school to college was definitely, different, so, but I like it so far, and the training's a lot harder, and I feel like I'm in really good shape, so I'm ready for this weekend.
Yeah, 100%, and just talking with Justin, he's been the top runner when he's run. You've been the top runner when you've run. I think you've competed in 2 or 3 of these races so far this year, and you're the top RIC dog every time you do compete. So what is it? Is it kind of just you had that competitive fire, or are you just kind of just running and you ended up being first?
Yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed running in general,
right.
Competitively or not. So when I go out there, I do have that competitive side to me where, I got that, I want to do well. It feels good,
Right,
So
yeah. Yeah, so you had a top 25 finishes so far this year, and trying to do the same thing come Saturday. What's your mindset going into Saturday? I know you have a good group of girls behind you as well, and how do you think Saturday is going to go? Are you excited?
I'm excited. Like when we checked out the course, I agree with Justin. It's pretty flat. I mean, there's one hill, but as soon as you get up it, there's a nice downhill.
Nice.
So you got that to look forward to. But yeah, I mean, the course seems really good, and I'm excited.
Yeah, and you have it's a fun team, the women's cross country side. John is the only one who is returning. You have 5 newcomers, including Emily, who's a junior but a transfer, and then you're one of 4 freshmen on the team. How has it been kind of adapting to all of them, and how fun has it been this year to kind of get to know all of them and compete together?
It's been really good. We all help each other in workouts. We all push each other. Some of us do better in shorter workouts than longer workouts and whatnot, and it's nice to have someone to push you all the time on the tracks.
Right, and as a freshman, why RIC? What was the decision to come to Rhode Island College?
I actually wasn't even planning on competing in college. It wasn't till June that my coach suggested I apply to RIC, because I was like, I was kind of tossing, playing around with the idea of competing, and she suggested RIC, and I applied, and it's one of the best decisions I've made so far.
Right, I got contact with Coach Rudd and all the other coaches around, and just like that, now you're one of the best runners on campus. So I guess things have a fun way of working out.
Oh yeah.
And are you planning on doing track in the winter as well?
Yes, definitely.
Right,
Yep.
and how are you excited to start that? I know that season comes up really quick, starts in the beginning of December, so I think right after this weekend you guys start going into track.
Exactly.
So are you excited for that at all?
Absolutely, yes. I love track. I love the variety of events. You can go anything 800 up for me, really. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that is awesome. Well, again, we're looking forward to track, but we're definitely looking forward to this weekend to cheer you guys on at the least. So good luck, guys, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Cody. Appreciate it.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. I've been Cody Chalifoux. Thank you so much for watching that interview. We have more on the way, so make sure to go to goanchorman.com to find any of the interviews that you might have missed, any interviews in the future. Make sure to go to goanchorman.com as well to look at the varsity schedule and see what games are going on, when they're going on, if you can make it, or if you want to watch at home. And again, we thank you so much for supporting RIC Athletics. Go Anchorman.